Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about current market situation in the city of Toronto and Greater Toronto area. If you're somebody who's interested in real estate market updates, then this video is for you. So as we all know, it's all over the news that market volume has come down by 47% in the month of February 2023 as compared to January 2022. And the prices are down by about 18% in the month of February 2023 as compared to the peak of February 2022. But on the flip side, prices are up by about 5% in the month of February 2023 as compared to January 2023. By all means, I don't mean to say that the market has rebounded fully and prices are going to go up drastically from here. I don't mean to say that at all. But by working on the ground level, we are noticing that there is some restoration in buyers' confidence. And primarily that confidence is coming because of stabilization of interest rates by the Bank of Canada. Even though they've put a conditional pause upon economic development, we will have to see how that pans out down the line. Second is there has been a pent-up demand for the past 5 to 6 months from now because of multiple interest rate hikes. So buyers are very cautious from entering the market. And now we're noticing that the buyers are getting slightly comfortable and they're resuming their property search. Third is there is very low level of inventory. There are not many properties onto the market to choose from. So the combination of all these three factors are holding the prices. So let's zoom in the central part of Toronto and check out what exactly is happening. Central part of Toronto is CO1 area, which basically is south of Bloor Street to north of Water, which is Lake Ontario, to east of Lansdowne to west of Yonge Street. So let's get right into it. So here's the snapshot of the market data for the month of February 2023 for the CO1 area. And I'm going to compare this data with the month of January 2023. So if you look over here in the left corner, the total number of sales in the month of February were 268. And if you look at the pie chart on the right, the majority of the sales were in the condo apartments. Reason being, CO1 area primarily consists of condo apartment buildings. And the balance remaining of 15% were freehold properties, which includes townhouses, semi-detached and detached properties. So as I said, in the month of February, there were 268 sales. And in the month of January 2023, the number of sales were 177. And the average price in the month of February we're looking at is $934,000. And the average price in the month of January 2023, we're looking at $835,000. And if you look at the average days on market, the properties were sitting for 15 days at an average. And in the month of January, the properties at an average were sitting for about 18 days. So not much of a difference when it comes to average days on market. And if you look at this data where the properties were sold in the price range, so the highest number of properties were sold within the price range of $600,000 to $699,000. This is where you can find entry-level 1+10 condos. And the second highest sales were between $500,000 to $599,000. And this is where you can find the entry-level 1-bedroom condos. Now I'm going to quickly show you a chart for the average prices in the Greater Toronto area. So let's check that out. So here's a chart showing the average prices of Greater Toronto area since 2018 to 2023. So if you look here in February 2022, that's where the peak was, and this is where the market activity was pretty aggressive and we had a very low level of interest rates. And this is where the Bank of Canada stepped in and they introduced multiple interest rate hikes. And if you notice from the peak of February 2022, the market did come down about 20%, and after that it did start to hover around at this price point. We did see a small blip in the month of December and January, reason being traditionally there's low level of activity during the holiday season. And after that, in the month of January, the Bank of Canada again stepped in. They announced that they're going to put a conditional pause on the interest rate hikes. So after that, we're seeing a hike of about 5% from the month of January 2023. So overall, it is interesting to see that the market conditions are different if you compare year over year to month over month. As right now, we are seeing some activity out there. In the short term, for another 1 or 2 months, I can see that it's going to be busy out there. But for the rest of the year, it is hard to predict. So we'll have to keep a close eye onto it, that how it actually pans out. I hope you found this market update valuable, and if you did, then please smash that like button and please subscribe to my channel. And if you have any questions about real estate, feel free to reach out to me anytime by clicking on the first link mentioned in the description below. Thank you and talk to you soon.